Are these all Michael's cars?
These are some of them.
Some of them?
Some of them.
More cars.
More cars.
There's another Rolls-Royce.
Yeah, well, there's a few.
They weren't supposed to open those doors, but when they did, what they found inside shocked even the people who knew him best. For years after Michael Jackson's death, parts of Neverland Ranch were quietly cleared out, but one private collection remained sealed and hidden from the public. When access was finally granted, the discoveries ranged from extraordinary to deeply personal to things some witnesses say should never have been kept at all. So what was really hidden inside Neverland all those years? And why did those who saw it hesitate to speak about it? Join us as we uncover the mysterious private collection of Michael Jackson that left insiders disturbed, the ranch that the world forgot. Michael Jackson bought Neverland Ranch in 1988 for somewhere between $19 and $30 million. He renamed it after the island in the Peter Pan story, the place where children never age, and over the following 17 years, he turned 2,700 acres of Santa Barbara County land into something that has no real equivalent in the private residential history of the United States. He turned it into a full amusement park, with a zoo that housed giraffes, elephants, and Bengal tigers. There was also a private railway with its own station, a 12,000-square-foot mansion, a movie theater, a recording studio, a lake with a waterfall, and a Ferris wheel custom-built for him in 1990 by the Eli Bridge Company for $215,000. He built a world unlike anything the people around him had ever seen. And then he lived inside it. Then, in 2005, he left. He had just been acquitted of child sexual misconduct charges after a 5-month trial that had been the most publicized legal proceeding of its era. He walked out of the courthouse and told the reporters that Neverland had been violated and that he could never return to it. He flew to Bahrain and never went back. The property sat empty and began to deteriorate almost immediately. The animals were relocated. The rides were eventually sold off. But his possessions, his furniture, his collections, his vehicles, everything he had accumulated across the 17 years he lived there remained inside. The estate went into foreclosure. Colony Capital stepped in and purchased the debt to prevent the sale. Jackson remained the nominal owner, but had no financial control over the property. When he died in June 2009 at the age of 50,
Michael Jackson, 50 years old, the king of pop, has died. A very, very sad moment.
Neverland was already a ghost version of what it had been, and the question